One summer moment can change a child's life. Through Toys for Tots Give and Go initiative, your support provides books, games, toys, and outdoor adventures that spark curiosity, creativity, and a love of nature. Whether it's fishing, learning a new sport, reading under a tree, or playing with friends, these moments build confidence and lifelong memories. For too many children, those moments never come. You can help change that this summer. Visit toysfortots.org. Toys for Tots, delivering hope beyond the holidays.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Excuse me. Taxi.
Okay, man, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
4th of July weekend. With us today is Lynn Shaw. And Lynn, we specialize in helping our children and making sure our children are safe. What do you have to say on 4th of July weekend and the 250th year of our country?
Well, John, first of all, I got to start with thank you for your leadership and willingness to always give us a voice for child safety on the Cats Roundtable and WABC Radio. It is so important that we spread all this information out to our warriors all over so they understand what's going on. I want to talk about what happened this past week on Capitol Hill, because you will hear something called the Kids Act, Kids Act. On the surface, the title sounds wonderful. And this passed out of the House, right, this piece of legislation. Who could possibly oppose to something called the Kids Act? But our Congress, John, passed a bill that is anything but safe for kids. If I didn't know better, I would think that the big tech CEOs themselves wrote this bill to favor their agenda of profit over people, which is profit over our kids. So a lot of families have come forward, John, child safety advocates like the Warriors, organizations. You know, we have very serious concerns that while this legislation represents progress in the right direction, we're talking about child safety online, it removes some of the most important protections families have been fighting for, including the Warriors. We are into almost our 5th year working on the Kids Online Safety Act, Senate version 1748, and I say that because they're throwing around Kids Act and confusing everybody like this is the same bill. But the bill that the House went ahead and took out different language, they removed a meaningful duty of care, meaning these tech companies have a legal obligation to design products that are safe for kids by default. It doesn't seem that difficult, right? Safety for kids. As much safety as they can possibly, put in the products from their end seems very fundamental, something like that. But you cannot build products that predictably, we know already harm kids, and then hand them out to the public, hand them to parents, hand them to everybody, and just say, figure it out. So safety, we want safety to be built into these products themselves, and this is what the debate is all about. There's a lot of confusion right now about all of this, but it's the 3 words, duty of care, putting it, John, on big tech to really step up and do something. Again, reminding everybody they have no regulation with big tech, right? There's really no transparency behind the scenes. But the parents can't do everything. The teachers can't do everything. We, as citizens, can't do everything. Because the concern, again, let's talk about it, is product design. So our kids are infinitely scrolling, and the algorithms and the engagement. And we know so much because we've had whistleblowers who have worked at all these big tech companies come forward and share all these internal memos and internal information. So what we want to do right now, we've got this bill, John. It's gone back to the Senate, okay? Now the Senate, this is where we're very hopeful. The Senate has an opportunity to not agree with the House and to put the duty of care back in, and that is what we're hoping and praying for, because the House and the Senate have to agree on the language before it goes to the President to sign. And I know our President wants to keep our kids safe, but there's just so much red tape, in Washington. But in the meantime, parental involvement, we always say parent up, work together, know what your kids are doing, talk about it, and just be aware this is all going on, because families, and this is the good news, families are more educated now. They're concerned. We talk about social media, but we also mean the gaming platforms and the messaging applications, AI, we're always talking about, these algorithms. It's many different technologies right now, and a lot of things happening in the classroom. So this is a great time. 4th of July weekend, we're into the summer now. The schedules at home are a little more relaxed, where you can talk to your kids. You can read more about all of these things. Always go to lynswarriors.org. Question more. Reach out to us. We'll help you answer things. But take child safety seriously. because right now a lot is happening, and our Senate has an opportunity to strengthen these protections, and we're very hopeful. So while everybody's a little bit upset right now, I say take a breath, calm down. We will pass a bill with the Kids Online Safety Act with those three little words, duty of care, I truly believe, restored. And that's the gist of what's happening on Capitol Hill this past week, John.
Lynn at lynswarriors.org. Thank you for protecting our kids, and thank you for giving us an update. And let's talk again real soon.
Thank you, John. We'll talk again soon.